Welcome back to From the Source podcast. This is episode 23, and today we're talking about fitness brands, clothing, what we wear in the gym, and we're going to delve into really like are fitness brands all doing the same thing at the minute? Because when you're on socials and stuff, it feels like that at the moment. But we won't start there. If we start with what do we wear in the gym? So, fitness clothing.
There's got to be Nike involved, hasn't there?
The OG.
Much. Yeah, I think Nike dominates the market, will always dominate the market. Well, there's Nike and Adidas, isn't there? But I've always been a Nike lover.
Yeah, I think I don't really have anything Adidas.
I used to wear Adidas football boots because I didn't like Nike, and that would literally be it. Nike, do you know like Nike do cool collabs, don't they?
Yeah. Nike's just like the cool kid.
Yeah.
And Adidas is like the kid that's kind of copying.
Yeah, the naughty brother that wants the fame, but I just didn't like the three stripes in clothes.
No, it went a bit. Adidas went a bit dossy at one point. It was just like a t-shirt with like three stripes down there.
Yeah, like thick stripes.
And Nike just was like a nice t-shirt with just a tick. It's like, well, that's nicer than.
Yeah, like a all white t-shirt with three black stripes. I don't want stripes.
Yeah, I've always been Nike. But they are the OG of fitness.
Yeah.
We were saying it the other day, weren't we? We were on a run, and like everyone around us had a Nike item of clothing on, whether it was socks, shoes. I mean, they're the best for shoes, aren't they? By a mile.
I like the compression socks as well. To the ones you can buy in a pack of 3. Like I buy them in a pack of 3 white. Really good.
Yeah, socks. Everyone's got Nike socks, haven't they?
Yeah. So even just a simple white or black Nike socks.
Yeah.
Everyone owns.
Have you got them on now?
Got like some tie-dye ones.
Are they Nike?
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. So it's like, and we both got Nike shoes.
Yeah.
So everyone's got Nike stuff that they wear all the time in the gym. What else?
So I've obviously jumped on the hype train before everyone else did with the 247 stuff.
Yeah,
from Represent.
That's why you gave me that look, because you was like, we're going to go into 247.
Yeah, because you baited me here. But yeah, so I mainly did wear the 247 stuff before every fucker from Manchester to London started wearing 247. And High Rocks turned into, High Rocks Manchester was just, you might as well just renamed it 247 World.
Yeah.
It was fucking ridiculous.
So good.
It was fucking ridiculous.
247 World. Mate, George Eaton's already thought about that, I reckon.
Yeah. Oh, it's got to be in the pipeline.
It's like a theme park.
Fuck me, it was everywhere.
Yeah.
Couldn't get away from it.
It's interesting, isn't it, when fitness brands, go from underdog or like unknown. What's the word where it's like under the radar? Underground. Like an underground brand, like not many people know it.
Yeah.
And then you get some people like, what's that brand? And 247 was that. And then now like everyone wears it, which.
But it annoys me because everyone wears, and I can just see it, right? It says, I know you've got the shorts, but like 247 down the side.
Yeah.
Not them shorts. I'm on about like the vest. The black, white 247, or it's white with black 247.
Yeah.
That's all Manchester High Rocks was.
Yeah.
Was just that.
Yeah, everywhere.
Like, it was everywhere.
And do you not think it kills it a bit when it's everywhere?
Well, if you're the owner or the designers, you're gonna be well chuffed that people are wearing it. But I think for me and probably other people I know, it slightly cheapens it, I think.
Yeah, it's like the Burberry thing when Chav started wearing Burberry caps.
Yeah.
And then Burberry had to completely rebrand because at one point it was high-end fashion, and then all these chavs started wearing it, and it just brought the whole tone of the brand down.
Do you remember Devo?
Yeah.
He wore the Burberry cap, right?
Mate.
And this is, I don't know how Burberry get away from this, but from whenever I see someone in Burberry, I always think of Devo wearing that cap, kicking the pigeon going, is it dead yet?
Is it dead yet? It's a
And it
pigeon.
was filmed on like a really
If you've-
pixelated phone.
If you've not seen that video, please
Oh,
type in on
please,
YouTube Devo
please.
pigeon.
So funny. So funny. But that's all I think of.
Yeah. So, but now the problem is with 247 is you instantly think like when you see people wearing 247, you just kind of think, I don't know what. Well, there's two things I think. The first is the brand of Represent 247. What it says is I train, I'm healthy, I go to the gym, I'm in this community of people that care about, keeping fit and training hard. That's one thing. But the other thing now, when things get kind of too common, is like cheap copycat. And I think it downplays what the brand is about. I can appreciate what the brand is built on, and I like that. And it kind of resonates with me a little bit because I like that it's all about, no matter what, get the work done and train hard and be there whatever time it is you're gonna do the work and train. But then it's like now everyone wears it, and there's like people who don't even go to the gym wearing it.
Yeah, I just think those two colorways of those vests and all that lot at High Rocks, I just felt like it was just completely mass produced. Like when I used to start buying Represent stuff, I used to go on the drop day, and everything would sell out. I don't know how many quantities of everything, but it would all sell out. Now, I used to get like a code before the official launch to general sale. I used to get it like 4 hours before. I used to go on, have time, I'd buy all the nice stuff that wasn't really plastered in Represent or the R initial, and be like, yeah, no one else is going to have that. But now, I don't even really go on the drops because I know there's going to be loads of stuff left. Nothing's going to sold out. There's just going to be massive amounts of just 247, 247 everywhere. And then I just wait, like you've done. I just wait for the vault at the end of the year because I know it'll come back around again.
Yeah. And then you've had time to see what everyone's bought. Like, you only have to go to a local pub and you'll see someone in a Represent top. You only have to go on a day out in Manchester or London to see like what everyone is wearing. They're all wearing the same thing because they'll drop something and like everyone wants what they dropped, something new. But if you wait and then have a look, everyone's got them white and black writing tops, so I'm not going to buy one of them. You've got like a really nice one no one's ever seen before, pretty much, the beige one, the brown top.
But that's the thing though, is that they released the black and white stuff in the vault or just on general sale cheaper, and the nicer colours are still more expensive. So I wait for the vault for that stuff to come, which is nicer, which I know no one will ever buy, like that khaki coloured top. And then I feel a bit different, but then it just annoys me when I see it all.
Yeah, but do you not think it's so popular because it's so good?
Not the gym stuff, no.
Really?
No, I don't. Like, I said this to you, I've got like that. I bought the hybrid shorts. I don't even know how much they are. They were like, I think maybe 50 quid or something for some fucking running shorts.
They're about 100 quid now,
Yeah, ridiculous, yeah. But this is the thing, I bought them like 2-3 years ago before all the hype and before they pushed all the prices up. Hoodies were 60 quid and now they're like 140 quid. The material's not changed at all. Maybe the design slightly. But yeah, the shorts, did a few cleans in them. The hybrid shorts, so, like George, like Mike says, obviously you're meant to use them whenever you can and do everything in them. Like cleaning the bars, going up your legs, and it just took all the fucking writing off them.
Oh, the Represent writing.
Bobbled all the cycling shorts in them. You put them in the wash, but obviously you can't put them in the dryer, but they were just battered.
So they're not really built for purpose.
No. And this is why most of the clothes the night clothes that I buy, I go to like Sports Direct because it's always got like a 70% sale on. I buy a shitload of shorts or t-shirts for the same price I could buy one pair of Represent shorts, and I know the Nike stuff will last.
Yeah.
And I'm not arsed because I've only paid like £17 for some shorts because because 247's a fashion brand, everyone looks at you like, got to have the latest stuff, a bit like the latest Gucci drop and all that lot. If you come in black Nike shorts and yours is a grey tick and mine's a white tick, no one gives a fuck. Like,
Yeah.
no one's
And
bothered.
no one knows the new Nike stuff, do
Yeah,
they?
because there's so much of it.
Yeah.
But
do you not think it's funny that when these underground brands like represent, but it's not so underground now, but like when you get a brand like that and then everyone starts wearing it, it almost becomes not cool. But then when you get a brand like Nike and everyone wears it, it still is cool. But it's not like, no one looks at Nike and goes, that's really desirable. Like if you had a Nike top on, I wouldn't be like, oh, that's so nice.
yeah, where'd you get it from?
But then when you see the represent stuff, you kind of do go like, oh, I like that, that's nice. But it's more aesthetically pleasing, isn't it? Like I'm thinking of the 247 t-shirts. They look nice on like in the gym, don't they? They look nice. They're quite oversized but fitted at the same time. And then when you just see like a Nike top, no one goes, oh, I like that. Like,
Yeah.
what? It's just a Nike top.
Yeah, no
It's
one
like
cares.
everyday wear Nike.
Yeah, but I think the 247 stuff is like, I'd wear it to go to the gym, but I wouldn't wear it in the gym. Really, it just, I don't know. It just it annoys me that it's so expensive and it's just easily wreckable.
Yeah, like if you've spent £100 on a top, how much are the tops? Like 80 quid or something?
I don't even know now.
I think they're about £100.
It wouldn't surprise me.
But let's say you've spent 80 quid for the sake of this, and then you go in the gym, and then like you just sweat in it, and then you go home and you put it straight in the wash basket, and then you do the same thing again, but just to sweat in something, like why would you spend £100 to sweat in it?
Yeah, like and then cover it in chalk.
Yeah,
and like roll along the floor and whatever else you're gonna do.
That's what I don't like now, is when brands like that have a really good message then become a fashion brand that people just wear like out because it's so expensive. Like you might see in like a club now someone in a 247 top.
Yeah, you would, without a doubt.
And it's like, well, it wasn't built for that.
Do you know when you used to go in a club, right? The bouncers wouldn't let you in if you're wearing like shorts or like a gym kit. But because the Represent 247 is so much like streetwear rather than gym wear, you'll get away with it.
Yeah,
it's like a thick quality material on the face of it, but don't rub a dumbbell up next to it because it'll mark or rip.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, it's interesting the way that it's so popular. It's like music though, isn't it? If you've got a band or an artist that you like that's a bit under the radar, and then they blow off and everyone's listening to them and everyone's like, oh, have you heard these? These are quality, these. They become really famous and then you don't like them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that kind of thing. But the way around it is kind of doing what brands like UVU do, because they still have a password and they still have they have a drop, and you can only get that t-shirt on that drop, and the store closes, in 24 hours.
Bit like Rads.
Like Rads.
That's
like Rad Global, yeah.
That's another story.
But then, so that's a cool way to keep the exclusivity of the brand, is to make it like it's an exclusive drop, it's only out for this many hours, and you have to get a password, you have to subscribe to email, and if you don't cop it, you don't get it because it's gone. And then someone will resell that t-shirt. I thought they were fighting. You only get a t-shirt that's like got the red writing on. For anyone listening to this, we're just distracted because there's some lads like fighting outside. But back to this. That's just everyone's listening to this thinking, where do they live? Like on the council estate.
Fucking shithole.
But no, keeping the exclusivity of a brand is so important, because if you have a t-shirt and it's like UVU have got the training club red writing stuff. That only comes out like once in a blue moon, and if you miss it, you can't get it.
Yeah, it'll never come back.
And I think I like that element of it, because then I could wear my training club UVU top and know that no one else has got that, as far as I know, because I got it on that drop and I've not seen anyone else wear it.
And no one else can buy it.
But they might have another one that's similar, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
And it's the total opposite to the Represent 247 white t-shirt with black writing. Everyone can get that whenever you want.
And then I don't know if it's because they obviously people started wearing it, so they upped the prices. Then they started mass producing everything, and then they kept upping the prices. But then nothing really changed. Like it was still £100 a t-shirt, but then I you know, I don't want to say you felt like cheated on, but everyone had it.
Yeah.
Like if you spend £100 on a t-shirt, I don't expect to literally see everyone wearing it.
And if you're a long-going loyal customer, you get annoyed because you were there when it was £50.
Yeah.
And now you're still here, but it's £100.
Because you're like Gucci, or whatever, you know. You don't see it everywhere, like the real stuff. You don't see it because there's only limited quantities of everything, and people are fighting. It's more exclusive, isn't it?
Yeah, but then that's why Gucci's so expensive. But then I think everything's just gone up in price, like for gym. You know, if you think about going to the gym, it used to be like, I mean, back in the day, dads would wear like a polo shirt and like some tracksuit bottoms and some gym shoes, and you'd just be sweating in that. When we first started going to the gym, like you wouldn't have worn your best clothes, would you? It would have been like I bet you just went to the gym in like rugby shorts and stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you just had loads of them.
Yeah. Whereas now you kind of, I've got like my favourite gym stuff. Like I've got my favourite gym shorts and my favourite gym like tops. And if they're in the wash, I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to wear my crap
Shitty ones,
stuff.
yeah.
But I don't really care because I'm just sweating in it, you know.
But you probably feel like you look good in the other stuff.
Yeah, like you like the way it looks, you like the way it fits, you feel good in it, you can move well in it. But then if stuff is built to last, then it's worth the investment, especially if you wear it, you know, if I go to the gym every day, I'll probably want to invest in some nice gym clothes because I want to look good still.
Yeah.
You know, you want to look good in your life, don't you? You don't, when you go to work, you don't throw on some sweaty, horrible, stained clothes because you want to look good. And when you go to the gym, I guess you kind of want to do that now as well.
But not for me, not for the extortionate price tag when it doesn't last.
No.
That's the annoying thing, and that's probably why I'd spend more on Nike stuff.
Yeah.
Because you know what you're getting, and the prices never go up massively because they always have like the really, really cheap stuff, like the in-between stuff that probably everyone can afford, and then they have the exclusive, expensive stuff that you're not really going to buy. That's like the London people buy that.
Yeah.
But it all lasts the same, but it all has different levels of like status.
I think that's it. I think it's status, and I think it used to be like brands, like fitness brands. It used to be exclusivity was you had the product that nobody had. Whereas now the exclusivity of it is you're part of this club. You're part of this community, and that's what you pay into. And that didn't used to be a thing. I think brands used to be a brand and you wore the clothes and that was that. Like Gucci's got no community, you know. Louis Vuitton's, it's not a community. But now you've got this element of, do you want to be part of our club? Do you want to be part of our cult? You know, cult, but it kind of is like a cult. Well, buy our clothes that are really expensive and join in on the run clubs and, you know, and post your videos and we'll repost them and do the events that we do. And it's interesting, isn't it, now? You basically pay for the clothing, but you've got a ticket into the club.
Yeah, for free, and then you get more offers and the brand gets more exposure and everyone's a winner, really.
And like, you wear your top and someone notices it, and anyone who knows 247, or anyone who knows like UVU will be like, oh, nice top, nice shorts. You know, like it's all them kind, like all that kind of stuff. But I mean, each to their own. You know, I think it's one of them. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the lads are back.
They're pissed off. I don't even want to look straight.
They had a stellar. It's a podcast. Fitness. Yeah, you can follow us from the source.
You can talk.
Well, you'll have to cut there.
I'm probably going to keep it.
From.
I'll open the door. For anyone wondering, there's fucking weirdos watching. Young lads drinking Stella. Hey, group follows, yeah. Jesus Christ.
Right, sorry about that, guys.
That was the teacher in you.
Yeah.
Really polite.
You kind of want to go away, but then you know it'll just get worse.
Yeah,
because then if we were like, go away, it's funny now. Whereas if we're just like, oh yeah, follow us, sound, see you later, then they're kind of like, all right, yeah. But they followed the page, so
look at you diffusing.
No, they were like 15 and they had a kind of Stella, one can between them, I think.
Oh,
but yeah, anyway, back to what we were saying. The community aspect is new. With fitness, it's like a new feel and a new club that you're part of. And it never used to be the case. So now we do run clubs. But then do you not think it's like everyone does that?
Yeah, but there'll be something else down the line in 5 years that something else will pop up. You know, because people jump onto the trends, like smaller brands think, oh, well, if Nike did a run club, then it'll work with us. And it's hard though, because the 247 run club, they only do it in major cities, but it works. So people in Milan see it works in London. People want to go to Milan or they go to Paris and stuff like that. But if we did a run club now, we couldn't do one in London.
No,
because no one had come.
No. You have to be massive.
You know,
I think you have to be confident in your customers or audience that they're going to come. Because when like George Heaton does a run club, he can guarantee like 100 people are turning up wherever he is in the world.
Yeah, he shuts down Manchester or bloody London or LA.
But there's so many brands that do it, like Puresport, Humantra, Rad. All these brands have a little cult following.
Nike have got that global app, haven't they? Nike training.
Yeah, the actual
run
club thing.
Yeah, which is worldwide, and they'll probably do offers on there or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I get a bit cringed out by run clubs though. Not like, we know, like we've got mates who do a run club, and I like that because it's kind of for a community, but like local. But then like people might travel like 20 miles, 30 miles, 40 miles to go to Manchester to run with George Heaton on a 5K.
Yeah. But then I just think,
like, what's that about?
Yeah, you just get loads of weirdos turn up. And like people that just want free stuff.
That's probably part of it, yeah.
Just like, oh, if I go, I'll get a free t-shirt or drink or whatever.
Maybe
they just turn up and they just make a number up and they don't actually contribute.
Maybe we all have like do you know them people in school who were like obsessed with a celebrity? Like, I remember there was people at school who like were a Taylor Swift fangirl, or like they loved, I don't know, like this actor. Did you ever have that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you knew people like that. And then people are obsessed. Like people pay like £800 to go and have a meet and greet with like Pink
Do
or
you know the
Adele.
have you seen the Chris Brown one?
Yeah, when he's picking her up and
Yeah, but he does it. They pay like hundreds of dollars to just pose with him or like pretend to kiss him and stuff like that.
Have you not seen the?
Yeah, he picks her up. Yeah,
And then the husband
Yeah.
comments.
yeah,
Oh, that's quality, but
yeah. But it's just stuff like that. Like people actually obsessed and they think, oh, if I pay $250, I get to touch Chris Brown.
yeah. So, and do you know what? That is like an element of that goes into brands now. Like, if I love UVU Training Club and I want to be like them, and they do a training session in London, I could if I wouldn't, but if I wanted to, I could buy a train ticket, buy a hotel, go all the way down to London, buy the new T-shirt they're releasing, all just so I could be next to them and be in their like company.
Yeah, for like 30 seconds.
And okay, there's two ways to look at it. One is that's amazing that they've created that in people. They've instilled this desire to be like, I want to be like you so much that I'm actually going to come and be with you.
Mm.
But then the other part is like, why? Because I like the clothes and I like what people do. Like I like some of the 247 stuff and I like some of the UVU stuff and I like some of the Puresport stuff. And sometimes I buy it and sometimes I don't. But there'll be nothing in me that's ever like, I want to go and like run with you and touch you. And if I wanted to, I could go down to Manchester for a run club with 247.
Yeah,
I just don't get that desire to be.
yeah. I'm
there.
not. Yeah, I'm not into all the personally doing all the fangirl stuff. I'm not asked about it with like massive celebrities or world famous footballers and stuff like that. I'm not going to do it for like a bloody clothing brand
It's
or
weird,
like
isn't
a
it?
run club.
It's
At the end, I get like a T-shirt or something. Oh,
it's inspiring. Seeing these people do well. Like I really like following these people's stories that are like building brands and they're doing cool things. And I like that. And I follow them on Instagram and I probably watch the stories like every day or every other day. But only because it's there in my vision. You know, I don't go like searching for them and like looking through all this stuff. And I certainly don't go and like go down and like meet them and want to be there. I don't know.
I'd find it weird because, you know, I would just think they just don't really give a shit about me
yeah,
in a way. You know,
Yeah.
they're just happy that I've bought their clothes. Like,
yeah.
it just means they can travel around the world and
It's how you build a business, isn't it? Like
yeah,
if I had a business, you know, doing like selling arts and crafts, a good way for me to meet customers is to get out in the community and like go and see people and like, hey, you want to look at this? Like that's what essentially 247 Run Club or
yeah.
you know, are
It's
doing.
just marketing, though, isn't it? It's very, very good marketing.
Yeah,
But
and you've got loyal customers and you're going out and seeing them and it's quite cool. But it's interesting brands now. Instead of it just being an item of clothing, it's like a lifestyle choice that people are making.
then I think it's like the tops. It's like mass produced, and then the run clubs are just everywhere, and they're not
Yeah.
exclusive anymore.
Yeah,
You know, it's not like he just only does one in his hometown in Manchester, then does one in LA, and then maybe picks somewhere else for like Milan. They're just everywhere. It literally seems like wherever he gets a flight to,
yeah,
he
but
just does a run club.
I bet he gets so much satisfaction from doing that
Well, yeah, for him,
because he'll be like, I'm in South Africa next week. Should we do a run club?
yeah, he could post that on his story tonight, and people would turn up tomorrow.
Yeah,
There'd be people buying tickets and everything to be there. But I don't know, it just loses it a bit.
yeah.
For
Well,
like-
it does for
Yeah, well,
people like us.
Yeah, for me, yeah, for us, yeah, it does, because I want more exclusive stuff.
That's what it is. It's just the exclusivity of it.
Yeah,
Once that element goes, it turns a lot of people off. But it also, they don't care because they might have lost us, but they've gained new.
yeah, they've lost 2 and gained 10.
Yeah,
Like that from a business perspective, you're not bothered, are you?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's your bottom line. But
I don't know if it's better to be like you've got a Carhartt top on Carhartt's never been exclusive. In fact, it has. They do certain drops,
Yeah.
and you can only get that. But it's never been like people going crazy for Carhartt. You know, Carhartt don't do like mad run clubs and drops, and they
No.
just, these are the clothes. Once they're gone, and then we'll release something new. And like Carhartt's just a staple in like men's, women's fashion.
And Carhartt and Dickies and stuff like that. Like, I wear it because, you know, I don't know how much, it's probably like 40, 45 quid this t-shirt, but it's thick and it'll last and it doesn't wear, and
Yeah, and it's
that's
cool.
really what you
and
want.
Carhartt's still it's a cool, little bit underground brand still. So when I say underground brand, I'm talking like my mum doesn't know it. Yeah, that's underground.
Yeah.
So like the common person in the world doesn't know it, or has probably seen the word and thought, I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
then.
or the logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas, like everyone knows Nike and everyone knows Adidas and everyone knows New Balance, so they're not underground. But it's interesting. Like if you was a brand owner, you'd want to be like the 247 up and coming guys. But then, will that be around forever? Do you think? Is it now like going to be a staple brand, or is it going to be one of those brands where it's like it's huge, it's huge, it's huge, and then it kind of just flops?
I mean, I wouldn't want to wish that for anyone, but he's going to bring out 247 gyms. I feel like it's one of them where it's shit hot. They probably have meetings and be like, right, how do we make this everywhere? Like, we've got the money to open the gyms, we've got more clothing lines. They've never done a women's line. That'll probably be next. They've gone down like bloody, what is it, like perfumes and stuff now. What is it, like Home Sense? He did
Candles
and stuff like that. So he's going down there. He's going down sunglasses, watches, bringing out running shoes, CrossFit shoes. Seems like he's just scatterdashing everywhere.
It works though, because he can.
Yeah, because he can at the minute.
And
but it might be one of those things where, I don't know, for like the likes of Nike, who are this staple in fitness. If they're in every sports brand, they're everywhere. Nike, if they really wanted to, could just turn it on and just be like, see you later. Like Nike could bring out gyms. Which gym would you go to? A Nike gym or a 247 gym? Because only 247 people would know about the gyms, whereas everyone would know about Nike.
Yeah.
They do one advert at the Euros or a World Cup for the Nike gyms, but you won't be able to get a membership. Ridiculous.
Yeah, that's true.
So like those big brands could just ruin all the little ones, but they just can't be asked.
But that's the cool thing about Represent now. It's like it's not a little brand anymore, and they've just got such a big following now that like some people just in their wardrobe is literally just that. And even if Nike brought out some stuff, they'd probably be like, do you know what it is? It's just Nike's Nike, but represents George. And like, Nike's the Nike logo and represents the person, the brand. If you wear Represent, you don't know George Heaton, you're probably a really like small percentage of people. I think same for you. Like you've got Represent stuff, and me. When you buy it because, well, it looks nice and you do like it, but also you kind of like, you like what his message is all the time. It's like, do everything as well as you can, you know, take no days off, make all the small things count. And then when you get like that nice jumper or that nice zip up, you know it's nice and you know it's good quality. Like it might rip or it might wear and tear eventually, but you know it's like, it looks really good and it looks really nice. But then you kind of like what it says about you, even if no one knows it but you. It's fashion is so like surface level. Oh yeah, that's a nice top. The layer underneath is, what does it say about me? What's the design done?
Yeah.
You know, like Represent's cool with Mike. Like Mike's designed all the stuff. He's the brains. George is the face. He does all the social stuff. It's just cool. It's a cool
It's
story.
yeah, it's a bit like art though, isn't it? It's your perspective on how you want to display it and show it, and yeah, to other people they might think, oh, it's just everywhere, but to you that could be how you'd like to, I don't know, look in the gym. It's a weird one.
Yeah, it is weird. It's weird, like all these things go on in probably people's minds, but they're not quite sure on it. You just look at a top and you're like, it's just a top. But you wouldn't spend 100 quid on just a top. Like most people would they? You spend it on like everything else it gives you, the status, the coolness. It's interesting. But when you go to the gym, you just need a top, a pair of shorts, a pair of socks, and some shoes.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be anything ridiculous. I mean, you could just go to the gym and just like not wear a top.
Yeah, but you get so much hate for that.
Yeah, don't wear a top, guys, because you'll get so much hate.
Well,
not digging anyone out, but
yeah, it's interesting. It is cool. I think 247 Puresport, UVU, they all do similar things, and it's all about exclusivity and community, and like this new realm of we are a brand, but we're also like a lifestyle, and we're also a message, like on a mission, you know, or graceful pursuit of a superior self. It's like there's always a message, and if you wear the clothes, you're living the message out.
That's the idea, isn't it? I think, but Nike have got to just do it.
The OGs. Everyone's basically copied what Nike have done, haven't they?
But someone's always going to be the first. It just has to be. But then I think it's about businesses making their own little twist on it.
And doing things that no one else is doing.
Yeah, represent niche down into something different. And UVU did their own thing with Puresport, and well, separately. But
there is one brand we not mentioned. Saint Virgo. It's a good shout, to be honest, because when you are, is it infiltrated? Like you've just got so many big brands, and you find this like small brand.
You have to infiltrate the market, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's at the top layer, you've got like 247 and Nike above them, and you know you've got your Adidas and your New Balance and all that stuff, and then you've got like UVU and Puresport and all these brands that not many people know, but a lot of people do know. And then you've got like these new up and coming brands like Saint Virgo. We've got a few items that, you know, Craig has sent to us, and they are decent. It's like decent quality stuff, isn't it?
It's decent stuff. It's just I mean, I don't know much about fashion, but in a world that's probably populated with so many fashion brands, it's just how you manage to stand out in a very populated crowd.
Yeah.
But I think through like representative have pretty much put a blueprint out on how to do it, like build like nice clothes people will buy, keep plugging it to everyone, do a nice run club, everyone will come along, and it's like they'll all just come together. So
it's like do that, repeat, and then do something new.
Yeah. And find the products that work and stuff like that, and then put your little twist on it. And there'll be something that'll like come to everyone where you'll be like, oh, maybe I'll do a run club. I don't know, with a twist. I really don't know.
A backwards run.
Yeah,
club.
or a pissed run.
Yeah.
Like everyone drinks every mile or something. I don't know. Like, you know, if it's on brand or something. Like if you're trying to sell like Brewdog beer, like that would be a great marketing thing.
Yeah.
People would turn up for that.
Yeah.
But it's just finding,
trying to do something new, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I quite like Saint Virgo because nobody that we know knows it.
No, and you do get asked questions about it.
Yeah,
by
so
people.
Then it's kind of like, you know, what if Saint Virgo then goes up and then everyone wears that, and then we're like, we don't want to wear it anymore, like 247, because you just never know.
But we've wore it from the start though, so.
Well, yeah, exactly.
I'd expect shares by then.
Yeah, if you've not checked Saint Virgo, Go and check them out.
Yeah, I'll put
You know,
a link.
literally they drop stuff every. I don't know when it is, but it feels like every week, every 2 weeks, there's a new drop. And they've always got like, you know, the guy that runs it, Craig. He's always doing like 3 for 2 or, you know, stuff where it's actually the price is decent and you can get a good deal as well. So,
but it's just about like starting. You know, you're starting at the St. Virgo on a small level. You only release a few items a month or something, not like Represent where they can do a full line every 3 months. But it's just constantly about chipping away, isn't it? It's decent stuff, and we wear it. We've not wore it, the hoodies, for the podcast because it's summer. It's fucking boiling.
Yeah.
But we wear the vests for the workouts and stuff, and it's good stuff.
Yeah, the quality's unreal. So,
you know, the stuff, like the quality like rivals other brands.
Yeah.
But it's just no one knows about it yet.
Yeah, it's cool for now.
And maybe we're the start of the hype train.
Yeah.
So
it is interesting. But yeah, if you've got any other brands that are underground, unknown, small, that are building or doing great things, let us know.
Yeah, tag them in the comments because I'm always after like.
Yeah, we're always trying to look for
new
like
brands.
the next thing. You don't want to follow on like the sheep, getting the same things all the time, but tag any brands that you wearing or you like in the comments, or if you don't want anyone else to know, send us a DM.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't want everyone looking. But yeah, if you're still listening, then thanks for sticking around. If you're not following or liking, sharing, commenting, please do one of those things. And there's also a link in the description for our charity run, where we're running 153 miles from Bridlington to Blackpool in England. It's a relay. It's for charity, for a men's mental health charity near where we live, and any donations would be massively appreciated. So yeah, check that out as well. I think that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So much to say now.
Yeah. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Have you said all that?
I think so.
That's usually your thing, but yeah, do all of that.
And we'll catch you in the next one.
See you on the next one.